building something that puts your mind set on it, and you try not to give up. That's what it's like about to be a maker.
My favorite part of Maker Camp is learning how to make all these new stuff.
We made some cool things so far. Like when you combine the ideas, you can create a really good thing.
It's really fun being a maker, and maybe when you get older, you could make something that nobody's ever thought of before.
I thought like making stuff was pretty much hard and like kind of frustrating, but actually it turns out to be fun because like the ideas like you get and like the kind of like excitement like you feel when you come here, it's like pretty cool and like yeah.
One of you lines up on this white line. One of you lines up on.
So my name is Gina Silvera. I'm the principal here at Schaefer Charter School in the Pioneer Olivet Union School District. And the first time that I heard about Maker Camp, Maker Movement was through the camps I've seen in summer. I have 2 children myself, and looking through different flyers, I've seen Maker Camps and have gotten interested in it, and was fortunate this year to take a tour with some people from the Sonoma County Office of Education of different maker spaces in elementary through high school. Really loved it, loved everything I saw, and then we got tickets to go to the Maker Fair in San Mateo. So I went with my husband, and everything I saw there just floored me. It was amazing, and so I wanted to kind of bring that to kids in our district and figure out a way to have a camp here.
You guys try this. Go! Go, go, go!
Stop for a minute. Everybody stop, stand back, take a look at it, and think, where are things going wrong? Where is the...
Will Hart is a 2nd grade teacher here at Schaefer, and he is the brains behind our Maker Camp. I'm the one that kind of talked to Jenny about having it, our superintendent, and getting that going, but Will is really the one who constructed everything and came up with all the projects. And it's been a lot of fun because along the way I've learned a lot just hanging out with him.
What forces are at work? What's making that work?
Gravity.
That I didn't know until I kind of asked him about it, and then found out, oh my gosh, this is like this guy's calling. So he's been really, really helpful getting that started.
So it's a part that goes around and around, and what happens when it goes around and around?
So I think the biggest fear is that people feel they have to be in there doing it with them. And what I've noticed, and what I think the teachers here have noticed as well, is the more we step back, the more the kids do.
I made a mask, a headband, a necklace, a bow, 6 bracelets.
I dare you copy my beard.
1 wallet. I duct taped my shoes, and then I made a belt.
So I think the Maker Movement kind of helps people realize that the kids can do more than we think they can. And some of the expectations were, ooh, this is gonna be too hard for them. I don't know if they're gonna be able to do this. And then you put it in the hands of the kids, and they are just surpassing everything we thought that they could do, which is what I personally love, because I really think that kids can do amazing things.
We're trying to program the robots so that they go all the way down here.
Our task was, there was a line of doom, and if we went off the line, if our car went off the line, then that's the end of the world. Well, it felt pretty good and fun because it was really hard. It was a little hard to not get frustrated.
So that was 2 seconds?
We thought we had the right amount of seconds, but we counted too fast.
We turned the R's on, and then it started going, and we thought that it was gonna pass, but then it stayed at the end. We chose 13 seconds because it was on 5 seconds, it went 5 feet. At the last part, when we just saw that we won. We were really excited.
Inventors make mistakes and they have failures, get frustrated. Successes.
That's something I've been telling kids for years, that you have to fail to succeed. Not everything happens the first time. With 2nd graders, I always refer to it, remember the first time you got in a bike. Did you just bike off for the distance? No, you fell a couple times. That's just, what makes it work, what makes it fun.
Sticking to the scissors. Scissors. Can I? Yeah.
cut this.
The first day we had a couple of kids who cried when things weren't going their way, you know, like the things didn't work out. They tried to make something, it broke, or they're not crying anymore, you know, and so they're becoming more resilient. And we've been doing a lot of talk about how important it is to have, you know, several failures before you have successes.
James, that's you.
Duct tape can be really hard, frustrating to work with because it sticks everywhere. So you have to learn to be able to fight through that, and if you make a mistake, cut it out, go again, start all over, fix it, move on from where you're at. So it's interesting to watch the kids challenge themselves.
What are you doing? It's hard. Don't ask me.
So I am wearing a fashionable duct tape bow, and I think my favorite part of the week thus far has been the duct tape fashion show because, like I told the kids, I love Project Runway, and so it was awesome to see them just get up there and strut their stuff. And some of them had outfits, some of them had purses, some of them just had simple bow ties, and were just holding something, and it was just so cute to see them get up there and be brave.
We need something to like keep it secure.
Having that opportunity the day we did the simple machines and having kids really have hands-on experience with all the different types of machines, I mean, they could have gone all day long just kind of playing. And in doing that, you know, in finding that the failures are okay and working with others, I think that absolutely is going to translate into the classroom and working collaboratively and feeling like they can do things and they can be successful. And if they aren't, that, you know what, it's not going to kill them. They're going to survive.
Maker Camp is a great way for kids to learn. It's fun. It's just a great way for kids to learn. I mean, they're really doing stuff, and it's a lot better than having them just read a book. You read a book, you learn some things, but when you have your hands on, you don't forget it. And I think that's, you know, really important.
Being a maker is fun because you can make things, build things. Like a maker built a toy and you want to build it and you start building toys.
It means that you can make anything you want and never let anything stop you from doing what you want to really do.
I want to make a chair that helps people that were born without arms and legs.
I didn't think I would be able to do all the things that I did.
I actually wanted to be an actor, but since I went to Maker Camp, I actually wanted to like make things now, be an inventor.
Yes, there's handbooks out there and everything, but I think if you just put things in people's hands and you tell them to make something, then anybody can be a maker. And you just have to have the faith that they can do it. And that's the number one thing I think with education is we have to have the faith that kids can do it and the trust that if we back off, it's okay, they'll handle it, they'll be able to do it, and it'll be awesome.